Hey guys, I got another video for you today. Yep, yet another video in front of the camera, so obviously you guys know what that means, another pair of glasses that I got. If you guys watch my last video, or depending on how I upload this, the other video that I did, I showed two new pair of glasses that I got. I didn't want to group them all in one video because it was just going to be too long, and this particular style, there's not a lot to say about them, so it's just more of a show and tell video. So basically, this is actually not a new style. This has been around for a while, but I used to have one of these, and I got rid of them, and I really missed them. And when I saw them at the store, I figured I'd go ahead and pick them up again. And basically, it's these right here. This is the Model Zero, and as you guys can see right here, it's a dark gray frame with a black iridium lens. Now, like I said, this model has actually been around for quite some time. A couple of years, and they've gone through different variations. This is basically the last variation that's left. I know these are pretty highly collectible when in some of the other variations that originally came out, because a lot of people really like the look and just how different they are. So without further ado, here they are. This is the Oakley Zeros. As you guys can see, this is a completely frameless style. So basically, you've got the shield lens, which is the one complete lens, goes all the way through. There's no frame anywhere around, and then the legs actually attach directly to the frame. So this is the dark gray legs there, and on both sides, and then the black iridium lens. Now the awesome thing about this pair is that it's very, very lightweight. Now this is in essence a sports specific pair because it does have the rubber on the ears and on the nose, but it can also double as an active pair, maybe something to wear not necessarily for sports. So that would probably be the main category of these, more of the active. Now what's cool about it is that this one has the really aggressive cuts on the top and on the bottom of the lens, and it's really wide at the end, and it kind of tapers off in the middle, and then it comes back out. So it's a sort of like a cat eye look. So as you guys can see right here, they are pretty flexible because there's no frame, so they do bend. But the fact that it has the unobtainium on the ears and on the nose, it'll make it keep stay in place. So here's the let me see if you guys can see that, the one on the nose there. Now these are removable, so you're gonna have to keep an eye on them because they're pretty easy to fall out just because there's just two little clips in there. But I probably wouldn't wear this as an everyday pair. I in myself wouldn't, but they are able to do that. So let me put them on there. So as you guys can see, it's a really clean, sleek look all the way around. It wraps pretty good, which is nice. The lenses come all the way back here, back behind your your peripheral, which is really nice. So it'll give you good protection from the sides as well as from the front. The black iridium lens is very reflective, which is really nice, especially for bright sunny days. And it's very, you could feel a really tight grip, behind the ears, on top of the ears, and on the nose right there from that unobtainium, on the legs and on the nose. So, obviously very lightweight. I barely feel them on me. It's one of those pairs that you can have on all day and you're not going to worry about it. If you have to take them off and put it on top of your head, I always show that just because that's how I normally would wear my glasses when I'm not wearing them. They're perfectly fine there. They do stretch out, to fit your head, but because it's the lens itself, the lens won't, stretch out. It'll come back to its original shape. You can close it down, as you guys can see right there. The unobtainium is the part that's going to hit the lens, so you're not going to have the O matter, anywhere hitting the lens where it might scratch it or break it or anything like that. And then, once you open it up, then you're ready to go. Now, I did want to point something out, and if you guys can see right here, it almost looks like there's a gap, where the unobtainium would meet the O matter right here, or where the rubber would meet the frame. Now, you will find this in a lot of sport-specific styles, like the flak jackets, the half jackets, M-frames, things like that. And a lot of people say, well, did they not cut it correctly? It doesn't match up or anything like that. Normally, when you get the glasses from Oakley, they 9 times out of 10 will not match all the way flush. The reason for it is because the unobtainium will stretch after you wear it. So they give that little gap to be able to, kind of, have that leeway. So if it does stretch, it won't, bunch up on the frame itself. So I know nobody's really asked that question, but if anybody was wondering, maybe you got a new pair of flak jackets or something like that, and it kind of didn't match up. You can pull it and stretch it, and it will match up if you do that. But that's pretty much the reason for it. So pretty aggressive frame. It's really nice, but just very lightweight. They don't make a lot of these. I think they only make the dark gray, and they make a crystal black frame as well. The crystal black frame has a little bit different styling of the lens. It's kind of rounded, more rounded off, so that's why I didn't go with that one, even though I like the crystal black color. You know, but the reason I went with the dark gray is because of, you know, the shape of the lens itself. So let me put them on one more time. You know, and again, these are really good to, you know, to have, you know, if you know, maybe you're gonna walk your dog, or you're gonna play volleyball or something like that. You know, they can double for different uses. You know, if you're gonna wear a hat, these are really good because there's no frame, so you know your hat can come all the way down, and it's gonna be really comfortable. And you know, they sit really close to your face. You know, they don't come out. There's not a lot of room, you know, in between right here where the temple area would be. So that's what makes them really, really comfortable. That's partly the reason why I ended up getting them again, because like I said, I did have these before. Not this same one. I had the Ducati edition of these, but I gave it away, and then, you know, I kind of wanted to pick them up again. So when I saw them in the shop, I went ahead and did that. So hope you enjoyed that, and let me know if you guys have any questions. All right, thanks.